I would say to someone considering a Jesuit vocation, first and foremost, it is a life worth living. Uh, it's not an easy commitment. It brings all sorts of challenges. I have encountered my own sinfulness, my own failure, but it's a life worth living. And what it really requires, I think, it requires ongoing discernment. One needs to discern one's whole life. How is God, how is Jesus calling me today? So it requires a profound intimacy with God, and it requires regular prayer. But it requires a leap of faith. At a certain point in time, if someone has the inclination, if someone hears that whisper, in his ear, where God is extending that invitation, I would say, take that leap of faith. And initially, it's simply the leap of faith of making a phone call to the vocation director and saying, I want to look into this. And along the way, there are other leaps of faith. But at a certain point in time, one has to give it a try. And I think in our culture, we're hesitant to do that sometimes. We have so many opportunities available to us, especially in our own culture. And it can be difficult with all those opportunities sometimes to make a choice, because once I choose this, option X, Y, and Z is foreclosed, at least for that time. And once one makes a full commitment to Jesuit life, forever, those options are foreclosed. But at some point in time, life, it's about taking a leap of faith. Our Christian faith asks us to do that in all sorts of ways. And I would say to someone considering a religious vocation, absolutely, probe the depths of your heart. Be aware of the drawbacks, the challenges, the limitations of yourself and the limitations of the society and the church. They're all real. But at some point in time, if you're about serving our faith in our world, and Jesus is important in your life, give it a go. I'm Father Kurt Denk, and this is my calling.